power bills. They're creating cooperatives, and one such association boasts 400,000 members. It's now inviting Spanish energy companies to bid for their custom over the next 12 months. The scheme is just one illustration of how consumers are starting to fight back against electricity prices that have soared by 80% since 2006. Sarah Morris sent this report.
In Fuenlabrada, on the outskirts of Madrid, Carolina Minguez earns €1,000 a month, the average Spanish wage. But she's struggling to pay her rising electricity bill.
My bill has gone up by 60% since the crisis began. Electricity isn't a luxury item, it's an essential service for people. And prices have gone up massively, while all wages have gone down. It's a double whammy for customers.
Carolina's one of 477,000 Spaniards who've started a cooperative to demand cheaper tariffs from the electricity companies. They call the initiative, I Want to Pay Less.
This is the first time in Spain that this type of collective action has been taken to put pressure on a market.
Spain is the third most expensive country in Europe for electricity. It relies heavily on imported energy, and the authorities seem to have abandoned the solution of renewables. Madrid cut subsidies to the sector and now wants to impose a tax on solar energy. Ordinary people feel the higher costs are being passed on to them.
You can't change the rules of the game halfway through the match. If we decided to promote renewable energies, we have to finish the job and make Spain a heavyweight in the industry. In the end, the people who end up paying for this botched job are consumers.
The government argues there was a solar energy bubble and it had to be brought under control. Just a few years ago, tens of thousands of Spaniards were encouraged by the state to invest in solar panels and to sell their supply to Spanish utility companies with the promise of a juicy profit. Those promises are now forgotten, says Justo.
Every time I look at them, it makes me sad. But I did it really believing in it. My financial situation and that of my father and daughter is really precarious now, because the government keeps on changing the rules on solar tariffs. They've done that even though we signed a permanent contract back then with Iberdrola and the Spanish state for 25 years.
Justo invested €380,000 in solar panels, remortgaging his family's homes and warehouse. He says Spain is short-sighted to give up its role as a champion of solar energy.
What's left of that Spain? What's left in the south of Spain? Here we've got fantastic sun. We should make the most of it. If we can get clean and renewable energy from it that we can sell to other countries, or for our own consumption, why not do it?
Having accrued a €26 billion energy deficit, Madrid is on a cost-cutting drive. 55,000 small investors will be hit.
And that was Focus. Now it's time to look at the latest from the world of sport. And we start with football.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic struck 4 times as PSG ran riot against Anderlecht in Greece.